The man suddenly lifted the little girl high into the air and threw her straight off the tall building. But to everyone's shock, the girl's mother broke free from her restraints and jumped right after her. At that moment, Tom thought both of them were dead and figured it was time to kill his older brother, John. Just as he raised the knife to strike, a voice stopped him. The woman who had just fallen appeared, soaring upward with the little girl in her arms. It turned out that when the woman was struck by a brick, it jolted her memory back. She remembered that she was actually Amy, a goddess from the heavens. 6 years ago, she accidentally fell into the human world and unexpectedly had a relationship with CEO John. A year later, she realized she was pregnant with his child. When her teacher found out, he ordered Amy to give up the baby so she could return to her life in the divine realm. But Amy refused. She would rather give up her identity as a goddess than abandon her child and the child's father. The teacher, however, cruelly threw the baby down to the human world for John to raise, leaving only a necklace and a paternity test. For 6 years, Amy never stopped missing her daughter. She knew that one day in the heavens meant a year on Earth, so by now, her daughter was already 6. When Amy used her magic to check on her child, she saw her daughter wishing she could find her dad a wife. Just then, her junior, Jimmy, ambushed her, determined to kill her and steal her place in the divine realm. Amy never expected that the girl she had treated like a sister would betray her so coldly, all for power. Jimmy struck her down into the human world, and Amy landed right next to her daughter. Little Lily was stunned to see a beautiful woman fall from the sky. She quickly wiped the blood from Amy's lips. When Amy woke up, she had lost her memory and her mind was like that of an 8-year-old child. She asked who had saved her, insisting she had to repay the kindness. Innocently, Lily told Amy that her dad was in his 30s and still didn't have a wife, and asked if Amy wanted to come home and be her mom. Amy was thrilled at the idea. But just then, villains showed up, trying to kidnap Lily to force John into handing over his company. To their shock, Amy easily defeated the thugs with incredible strength. When John arrived, Amy even mistook him for an enemy and almost attacked, until Lily rushed to stop her, explaining that this man was her father and proudly telling him that she had found him a wife. Later, John's assistant discovered the attack had been orchestrated by none other than Tom, John's younger brother. For years John had tolerated Tom, but now Tom had gone after Lily in order to seize the family fortune. John sternly warned his daughter never to go out alone without bodyguards again. But Lily just laughed, saying she already had her mom to protect her. Seeing Amy's power firsthand, and knowing Lily adored her, John reluctantly agreed to let her stay. Soon, Amy put on some beautiful clothes, stunning John. But what shocked him even more was her appetite. She polished off an entire table of food by herself. The next day, Tom changed tactics. While John was at work, Tom and his men kidnapped him and forced him to sign over the company. They even captured Lily and Amy. Furious, Lily yelled at Tom, which pushed him over the edge. When John still hadn't signed, Tom decided to kill Lily first. At the last second, Amy broke free, kicking Tom away and rushing to check if Lily was hurt. But Tom ambushed her from behind, slamming a brick against her head. Instead of killing her, the blow restored all of Amy's memories. For Lily's safety, John had no choice but to sign the transfer papers. But Tom never planned on letting them go. He immediately hurled Lily off the building. Seeing this, Amy leapt after her daughter, wrapping her tightly in her arms. Just when everyone thought they were doomed, Amy soared into the air with Lily, flying higher and higher.